Guys, welcome to the reading room once again. We are at the third day, midnight of third day. Not actually midnight. This is 1:30 something. It is actually counting by normal timing. We are already in the fourth day, but I count my days every morning. So this is, I would say, the third day, the night of third day. So past 1 p.m. I've woken up from rest to meet a brother that is still active and going on well. So we have the fire is still active, the room is warm, and the chicks are eating and drinking. As you can see, some are resting, especially along the walls. All around, they are resting along the walls. So you can see the wall, there's a line on the wall all around. So that is nice, they are resting, they fed during the day. So where you see it's scanty right over there, that is the door. It's because I entered through there. They left, some left. So when I just came, I sat outside, I observed the room. There was a clear line around the wall. So you can see a thick covering there along the wall. So that means they're mostly resting. They ate throughout the day, so when they do this, they mostly sleep. And then a few wake up and eat. And then in the end, everybody exchanges. Some go back to rest, some go back to drinking, some go back to feeding. So that is how it's here. So at a certain point, there's a certain activity. There are some that are sleeping, resting, there are some that are eating, there are some that are drinking. So it's a busy room. The brooding room is always busy. So you should always make sure there's water, there's feed. Because there will be someone who wants to drink, there will be someone who wants to eat. So it's quite a busy place, very active place. The birds have improved. The third day, you see the feathers are, the white feathers, the long feathers are already out. They are showing they are prominent. So you can see there's feathering has started. This is the third day, midnight of third day into the fourth day. The feathering has improved a lot. You can see the feathering, the white feathers are showing. So that means there's improvement. The white feathers are showing. These are the white feathers, as you can see. So the white feathers are showing on the body of the chicks. So the chicks are good. They're actively feeding. So there. By the 7th day, the white feathers will cover the whole of the feather, and then there will be some white feathers at the tip of the tail. So that's what we observe. You can see the three. Look at the beautiful white feathers. They're already out. So that's how it's done. Little by little there will be changes on their body, and on the size you can see they have doubled their size. I think now they are twice the size they came. So they came, I was able to hold 2 in my hands, but now look at, they have improved. They've eaten 1 bag already, 1 bag of feed. The packaging I have is 40 kilos, so 40 kilos is gone already at this stage. So that is how it is. It's a nice brooding room. You see, feeding, drinking, and resting going on. So guys, the birds are happy so far. I will continue to make them happy by taking care of them, taking good care of them. That's what you're supposed to do when you receive birds, when you receive your chicks. So the cartons have been burnt, some have been left, because in the farm there's always a use for any material. You don't throw any material anyhow. Sometimes you have to improvise with the material. So I'm really feeling, I'm sweating, but the chicks are good. And this fire like that, I need to add another one to it so that the these two smaller pieces will burn and then transfer the fire to the bigger one, or to some new pieces, smaller pieces. So you should check how you should think how you do with the fire. That drinker has doubled the water finished, and I see that is from where I took it from. So that is it. So brooding is going on well. We are progressing. See, one is stretching, one just stretched, one is already digging. Some are at the fire side. So that is it, guys. The brooding is in progress. When you are in the brooding room, you should be very careful how you step, how you put your footing. I accidentally placed my water bucket on top of the chick today, so all the intestines were out. The chick died. Sadly, the chick died. So I have one induced mortality and others. So now I have about 15 chicks that I have lost. Poor quality chicks. When you look at them, you see the poor quality ones. Those are the ones dying. So I've lost 15 so far. Lost, including the one that I accidentally stepped on it. So it's normal. When there's life, there's death. There's no poultry farm without mortality. Just like people also die. So let we die, some will survive. So in this brooder, I've made sure 24 hours every day there's feed, there's water. So I'm coming back to the brooder this time. By the time of taking the video, it's about 1:30 in the night, 1:30 a.m. The feeders are there good, in good shape. The drinkers are there in good shape. So I will just have to clean the feeders of sawdust, and then I will give it some minutes, about 30 minutes, to make sure the water is finished. Then I come back to replace the water with a fresh solution that will take me into tomorrow. And then I see how it goes. So it's really nice, it's really interesting, it's really encouraging at this point in time. So this is a time of the night where everybody is asleep, very few people are awake. So you see that when you are brooding, you have to be awake. You have to set an alarm. If you see that you sleep off, if you think that you sleep off, you set an alarm. When you set an alarm, you're good to go. So you set an alarm. I set alarms of 2 hours interval. When I go to bed at about 10 p.m, I set an alarm at 12 p.m, 2 hours apart. 12 p.m, then by 2 p.m, I set an alarm. 4 a.m, I set an alarm. So I set an alarm at 8 p.m, going to bed. Then 12 midnight. Then 2 a.m. in the morning. Then 4 a.m. in the morning. Then 6 a.m. Normally people wake you up, or the cocks will crow and you wake up. You can still set an alarm at 6 a.m. in the morning. So during that time you're already up. You walk to verify what's going on in your brooder. So the brooder is really sealed. It's sealed, you can see. I sealed it in the evening when darkness came. I sealed it. You can see the bulbs are shining clearly. So I sealed everything so air doesn't come in to dilute my heat. So all round is sealed from the floor to the roof. It's not 100% sealed at the roof, so that the smoke will get out slowly. So please subscribe to this channel if you have not yet subscribed. Ring the notification bell and share the videos. Share it on Facebook, on WhatsApp, and on other platforms. Indicate to people that there are birds here. There's a good production going on. Invite them to share. Invite them to take part in this production. Invite them to share in the love. So we're heading to number 4 days tomorrow, the 4th day. Then we're heading to the 5th day, the 6th day, the 7th day. You see prominent changes at the 7th day when I'll be removing the fire pot, the fire source. Then I'll be removing the blinds, especially the ones on the inside. So that's how we do.